Hi, it's Jonathan here, back again. Got the train down to Reigate. I had to pick up the Next Postie bike from the mechanic shop. It's had to have a bit of work done to it, well, quite major work. It's had a general overhaul basically, and I've just left Maison du Velo because I had a pot of tea and like a brownie and then I've cycled through Priory Park and now I'm down by the Priory Park pond, and I'm with the Next Postie, so I'm going to swing it around and we're going to check out the work that's been done on it. It's even more retro now. So guess who's back? The Next Postie is back. Yes. We've had quite a lot of work done on this. And it wasn't too expensive, 125 squids. So at Balf's Bikes at Reigate, and as you can see we've got a completely new sprocket on the back, and there's 1, 2, 3 slitted, so you can see the light through the sprocket. 1, 2, 3. Brand new chain, and I think it's from a single speed, so it's a pretty chunky looking chain. Brand new chain and rear sprocket. Also the crank wheel, of which I replaced in 2009. Smith Brothers in Wimbledon were the ones that ordered a new crank arm or crank leg or whatever you want to call it, but this one, it's not a Pashley. The last one was a Pashley. It had been there 2009 to 2021. This apparently is Trek. A bit weird, but the thing is, well, what's that say? Pro wheel forged it's got on it, so it looks like, not sure. I don't think it's chrome, is it? Polished aluminium, I'm not entirely sure. But of course they've replaced the crank wheel, and it's got an interesting matte finish on it as well, which is, wasn't expecting that. The last one was chromed, but this is sort of a matte finish. You can see by the way the light reflects in it, it's a matte finish. But of course, because they've had to do one side, they've had to do the other side as well, so they match. So yeah, it's going to, I don't know, it might affect the feel of riding it slightly. We'll have to see how we get on. But yeah, brand new crank legs and crank wheel, chain, and the sprocket on the back. Also, because the tyres, the front one had already put the new front tyre on, but the back tyre, because they're different profile, it wouldn't have fitted, so they literally had to move the wheel forward, which means they had to shorten the chain, and of course that would affect the gears at the same time. So it was a big process, but so it's, the front wheel is very slightly forward now, because the last time it was pretty much almost touching the mud guard at the back, but now it's more central within the wheel, within the mud guard, so it's shunted forward a bit. It's more normal. But yeah, it's taken a retro turn even more now. Interesting plasticky rubbery caps on there. I'll have to see. I may even replace the pedals. But yeah, it's mainly the back end. but of course the gears had to be readjusted. One man took a look at it, and then he had someone else look at it as well, just to check it over, because he tried it and it wasn't quite right, the gears weren't quite working. So he had his other engineer friend, here we go again, take a look at it, and he managed to get it spot on. You see a brass link in there, right in the middle there. Egyptian geese. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. It's had a general overhaul, so they've probably checked everything else as well, but that's pretty much it. New tyre on the back that I already had. I couldn't put it on because of, like I said, the clearance. The rear wheel was too far back, but that's been sorted out now. It's just a case of cleaning her up a bit now and top up with a paint, basically paint top up. Bit of silver missing there, silver missing here, the blue. It was my intention in the past to paint the chain guard as well, but I never did really get round to it. We'll have to see. Oh yes, and ever since the day I got it, the handlebars were a little bit squint, and they are finally straight now. The handlebars are completely straight now. And the only other issue is when they took the front wheel off, there was a problem with the front wheel clearance either side. Yeah, there still is, but unfortunately the forks, I know it may seem like a joke, but the forks are actually bent. But what it is, this red one is about 3 or 4 millimeters further forward than the blue one at the back, so it's actually it was a bit of trouble keeping the fork from rubbing on one side. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse, because if it does I may not be able to source other forks. And I got rid of the green postie. I used to have a green one as well, but sadly I had to let go of it because it was just too much work to sort it out again and again and again. I spent so much money on that green postie, and it fell over, smashed all the SRAM P5, and then after that I just couldn't do anything with it because I'm just got this one sorted out now, so this should keep me going for a while yet. But I do worry about the front forks. Caution, electric. Jolt, jolt. But that's pretty much it. It's had quite a bit of work done. But yes, I need to do some paint top-ups. But I'm hoping that one day I will paint the chain guard. But yes, the blue postie is back. Ah, finally. Oh well, that's some good news. Some new shiny extra retro bits on the Next Postie, 2 new tyres, rear sprocket, brand new chain, crank wheel, crank arms, and gears adjusted. Basically major overhaul done on it. So just got to take it easy, got to try and get my health back again, if that is even possible. Not too bad today. I haven't had any moments as of yet, but just don't know, I'm afraid. Just don't know. But at the moment I'm not too bad. I need a fucking shower. I need a shower so bad, but it's a mental thing, you know. And when I get back into that dark flat, oh god, I probably should lighten the colour scheme up in there a bit. Anyway, yeah, I need to have a shower at some point. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know that the blue postie is back. And now I'm probably gonna make my way down the Reigate road. Anyway, up to 10 minutes now. Priory Park, protect your bubble pond. And we're gonna make a move now down towards all the garden centres and pubs. So I better pick my walking cane up and put it back in the basket, and then I'm gonna take it easy down to Buckland and Betchworth. Okay, see you guys later. Bye for now.